Good morning, Mom. Here is the video of some basic stuff to start using your new laptop. So this is your laptop right here. This is the box it should come in. And then you've got a power cord. And the power cord is a USB-C, which means both of the ends look kind of like a little pill. And one end will fit in the computer, and one end will fit in its charger right here. Like that. This has got the receipts, the receipt from when I actually bought this laptop, and the new receipt, as well as some warranty stuff. There's not really anything in there you need, but don't throw it away. Just leave it. I normally just leave it all in the box except for the charger stuff, and then put the box in a closet somewhere. So you open it up, and it will make that noise, and it will have this little Apple sign. So some things you can note while it's loading. The top here has symbols on it, and those symbols do the things the symbols say, and you don't have to push anything else. So for example, if you wanted it to be brighter on the screen, you can just push this button, and you don't have to like hit any other buttons, just hit those, okay? These two, the F5 and F6, have to do with the brightness of the keyboard itself. I don't know how much that you can see right now. The keys are lit up, so all the little white stuff actually is lit up. And I like that a lot. All right, so you get to your password. The password's tractor. If you forget what it is, the hint is big green tractor. Okay, all lowercase, T-R-A-C-T-O-R, tractor. If you don't want to be a zebra, you can change your picture. I'll show you where to do that in just a second. Okay, it's going to get you loaded up. You won't have to fully boot like this every time. Normally when I'm done for the day, I just close the screen, and then it loads back up a lot faster. But still, this isn't horribly long, really, because when it loads, it's ready. All right, so here is your computer. And this is going to be really simple, okay? Here's Firefox. And I'll walk you through some of these things first. So Firefox is going to automatically pop up when you first load the computer, if you want. If you don't want it, you can get rid of it. So here's some things that you need to know about. Green means inner full screen, okay? Meaning you push this, and it's gonna take the full screen. There's nothing else there. And the only way to get out of the full screen is to hit the green again. Okay? Yellow minimizes it and puts it down here, right here. Okay? This bar all the way across the screen is called your dock. Okay? And it's just where stuff lives. It's really pretty easy to use. Okay? And then red exits the window. So you can exit the window, but you'll notice up here it still says Firefox. To completely shut down Firefox, you click it and you quit Firefox. Okay? So that's how every single program on Mac works. If you want to quit something, you just tell it to quit. Okay? So we're gonna go through some of these. Here's Finder. Finder is where everything is stored, okay? So you want to go to applications, that's all your apps, right? These are all the ones that are already loaded. If you want to download something else, you can just click here on the App Store, just like you would with your phone, okay? You want to save to a desktop or your documents or whatever, it's all right here. If for some reason there's a place you want to go you can't find, you can go up here to Go, and it's got more places listed, but it's just about where you want to save stuff to. If you were to click on computer, you can get into all the fancy users and stuff. I don't know why you would ever need this, but we can put music. There you go. There you go. So all of them are right there now, okay? So anywhere you want to go, anything you want to find, like you would in clicking on my computer on a PC, it's right here, okay? And there's some great stuff here, and we'll talk about it. All right, so everything you need is either in Finder, which is this little guy, in the dock, or one other place, Apple System Preferences, okay? This is Control Panel. This is where you set up any type of settings, you install printers, if you need to connect to a Wi-Fi network and you can't, everything is here. So literally there's 3 things to remember. Finder, the dock you're already looking at, and System Preferences, which is Apple System Preferences. It's really that simple. You want to set up Touch ID so that you can use your finger like you do on your phone, do it right there. You need to upgrade a printer, right there. You need to change something, right here. This is where everything happens. There's no other places that you have to remember. It's these 3 things. System Preferences, dock, Finder, okay? Most all this should be already set up. If you do want to set up your Touch ID, it's kind of fun. You don't have to type your password in all the time. You'll click there and it will literally walk you through it step by step. It's super simple. You're gonna lay. Now here's the thing you need to know though. This button right here is a finger sensor. So where you put your finger on your phone, to open something, this is it right here. But if you long press this button, it's also the power button. You typically don't have to push a power button down on a Mac, but this is like the backup. This is the power button right here. To do the finger thing, you just lay your finger on it. You don't actually have to press it. You just put it on there. To do the shutdown, you just hold it down for a long time, and it'll be obvious because it'll shut down. Okay, I want to get out of this screen. System Preferences, quit System Preferences. Okay, so here's Finder. Let's say you just want to really quick get to all your programs. You can click Launchpad, and here's all your apps, and then you just slide between them with 2 fingers. Okay, and as you download more stuff, it'll be on this screen. To get out of this, you can just click anywhere that's not on a program. Firefox, you know how to use Firefox already because you're already using it. And I have some stuff just saved for you. Arvis Bank, Facebook, Amazon, Maumelle, Arkansas, Edward Jones. And if you want to save something else, like let's say you want to save YouTube, then all you got to do is click this little star right here. Okay, and then it will let you save it to wherever you want to save it. I'm not going to save YouTube because you don't care. I'm done being on the internet. Firefox, quit Firefox. All right, the next thing you'll see, messages. So this is the same thing as your text messages, okay? So you can start like setting up that you want to talk to somebody, and then you can populate it. So if you don't have your phone but you're on your computer, then you can make that happen. It's pretty straightforward. Mail. I have your Yahoo Mail account already set up in here for you. Okay, and then I want to write an email. It's this one right here. You can set it up. Doom, doom, doom. Once you put everything in, this little paper airplane right here is send message, and you can click it and it will send. This is the mail program I use, and I manage 14 mail accounts. So I really like mail. I think it's fantastic. I'm done with mail. Quit mail. Okay, a calendar. Well, we don't really have much in your calendar right now. There's some default kind of like pre-built things, but if you want to add stuff, you can add it right there. If you had a big calendar feed, you could also add it. Okay, so Pages is Word. So think Microsoft Word. This is Mac's version. All of these programs that I'm showing you are the programs I use every day. I don't use Microsoft Word. I have not used Microsoft Word in years. Click new document. Okay, and it's even got some pre-made, and they're pretty good templates as well. If you need a cover letter or, you know, whatever, you need a, you know, got something for sale or whatever, they're all pretty good. But if you just want a blank one, here's a blank one. And it automatically adjusts the margins so that you can, for any printer, so it's ready to go. Okay, and then you can type whatever, and it doesn't matter. Okay, and you can go up here and go to insert, and what do you want to insert? You know, those are all the insert for the pages, but if you go to insert up here, you can literally insert anything. If you have a random file, you just click choose, and then you can go to the file, which I don't have any of your stuff. Oh, I do actually have your iCloud photos are in here. Okay, so here's something, and then we'll just insert it, and it will look really nice. And then you can, you know, you can make it bigger, smaller, whatever. You can put a border around it. You can do all the things you would do in Word. It's a great program. It's all that I use. Let's say you want to save it. You're going to go to File, and you can save, just like you normally would. And this will save it in a Pages file. But if you want to save it to a Word document or a PDF, you can go to Export, and you can do it. And I do these things all the time for people. So it works really well. Get done. Quit. Hey, you didn't save it. Do you want to save it? So don't save is delete. Okay. This is PowerPoint. I don't know if you'd ever use it. This is Excel. So if you need to make a spreadsheet, right there. Photos, this is all the photos that you take on your phone will show up right here. And this is where I got the photo in the pages in the Word thing a second ago. This is just if you wanted to pull up maps to somewhere. So like if you wanted to make a map for somewhere you're going and print it out, you can. FaceTime, just like on your phone. Address book and contacts. All the contacts you have should download once you open it up. I haven't done that yet. Reminders, notes. If you've ever made a note on your phone, it should exist. Apple has an Apple TV thing. I don't ever use it, but you can. If you have any music you've purchased, you can. Music is what iTunes used to be. So it used to be iTunes, now it's called Music. If you wanted to listen to podcasts, or if you wanted to get a news feed set up, you can. All of these things are just here. App Store, System Preferences. So I showed you earlier that the System Preferences was up here, but I've also got it in your dock that you can literally just click it and it'll pull it right up. So really, that's even simpler. Okay, so this is Remote PC. This is the program that I can log on to your computer with. If you say, hey, I don't want that on my dock, you literally just drag it out. Oh, sorry, it's open currently. You can quit it. You could drag it out and it will poof away and go away. Okay. If you ever download a file off the internet, it'll show up here, but it also shows up under downloads. So it'll be the same thing. Okay. Really and truly, that's all there is to this. You can't get a virus. You can't get spyware. So you're pretty good to play. I recommend go over here to the App Store and see what kind of fun stuff you can find to add in and make it yours. Yesterday, I found a word search thing, word search epic. And I was playing this, and it's pretty cool because you just start drawing a line, and then even if you go too far, it'll still correct it for you. It was free. I was playing it yesterday at school. So lots of stuff, lots of great options here. Anything else that you would need, you would make it you would find a download for it here. And of course, if you have any questions, you can always ask me. Last thing you need to know, and then I got to go, is this will show you how much battery you got, okay, left. This will show you being connected to the Wi-Fi, and when you first get this to the house, you can also set up your Wi-Fi there. And then if you click up here, it'll open up these little widgets, which I hardly ever use, but there's some interesting stuff that you can add in there if you want. Okay, I've got the Maumelle weather set up. If you had a calendar feed happening, it would be there as well for you. Only other thing I can think of is the computer doesn't come with a lot of ports. So you've got 2 USB-Cs and one is for power. Okay, and then over here you've got a headphone jack, and that's literally all there is. Okay, so I'm gonna put in, they make USB-C docks that you can use. I don't have an extra one, but I do have an extra USB-C to USB, so if you wanted to plug in like a thumb drive or something, and I'll stick that in this box as well. But otherwise, anything you would want, you have to buy an adapter for. It may be one of the most negative things, but all the adapters work really well, and once you get used to it, you just do it. But that's it. There's only those 3 ports, so not a bunch of stuff. So anyway, if you want to change your background, all you do is you go find the picture down here or wherever you take it, and then you can right click on it and set 2 fingers. So 1 finger is a regular click, 2 fingers is a right click. So, you know, you have a mouse and you do right and left click. Well, 2 fingers is right click. If you were to like go over here and change desktop, which you can do, it's really just part of system preferences. So again, really there's only 3 places to do stuff. Okay, I'm sure you'll have questions. I love you. Let me know what you need. I'll be glad to help. Talk to you later.